Have you ever felt like you're doing most things right? Eating well, staying active, taking your supplements, yet your bones still feel just a little more vulnerable than they once did? I hear this concern in my clinic nearly every week, and what I've learned over 38 years of caring for older adults is that bone strength isn't determined only by calcium or even by exercise. It's shaped by how well your body can use the nutrients you give it. So today, I'd like to walk with you, gently and at your pace, through something the research is making clearer each year. Many of the most effective foods for aging bones aren't the ones plastered on cereal boxes or supplement ads. They're quiet foods, familiar foods, foods that send the right signals to bone-building cells that naturally slow down after 60. Let me start with a story that might sound familiar. A few years ago, I met a retired school teacher named Mrs. Thompson. She was 72, sharp as a tack, and proud of staying active. She walked every morning. She gardened on the weekends. She ate what most would call a very balanced diet. But when her bone density test came back lower than expected, she felt stunned. She told me, "Dr. Harris, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. I don't understand why this is happening." And alongside the confusion, there was something quieter, something many people never say out loud. She felt afraid, afraid of her staircase, afraid of bending to pick something up, afraid of slipping on a wet grocery store floor, afraid that one fall might change her independence. We talked for a long time that day, and together, we discovered that while she was doing a lot of things right, her bones weren't receiving the signals they needed to rebuild. That's the part most people never hear. Bones don't stop repairing after 60, but the construction site becomes slower, more confused, and more sensitive to nutrient gaps. Once we identified a few simple adjustments, nothing extreme, she started noticing subtle shifts. Standing up felt smoother. Her balance felt steadier. She wasn't cured, of course, but she felt supported. And that changed her confidence in ways that surprised her. Her story reflects something I see consistently. When the right foods appear at the right times of the day, bone-building pathways can wake up in remarkable ways. Let me walk you through the insights many of my patients quietly benefit from reconsidering. 4 things. Many older adults benefit from reconsidering. 1. More calcium is not always the answer. It's natural to hear bone loss and immediately think, "I need more calcium." But research from Harvard, the NIH, and bone metabolism studies over the last 2 years show something very important. After 60, the issue is often not the amount of calcium, it's the absorption. Your gut simply doesn't process calcium with the same efficiency it did in your 30s and 40s. A metaphor I often use with my patients is this. Imagine pouring a bucket of water onto very dry soil. Unless the soil is prepared, most of the water runs right off. Calcium works the same way. Without vitamin K, magnesium, healthy fats, and good gut bacteria, your body can't route calcium into your bones effectively. Mrs. Thompson was eating yogurt every day. Her calcium intake was fine, but she lacked the nutrients that help activate that calcium, so she wasn't getting the benefit she expected. This is incredibly common. 2. Protein timing matters more than protein amount. Protein supports muscles. Muscles support bones. It's a relationship so close that one can't truly stay healthy without the other. A 2023 gerontology study found that adults over 60 benefit more from steady protein throughout the day rather than one large serving at night. Muscles are like the scaffolding around a building. When that scaffolding weakens, the structure becomes vulnerable. Once Mrs. Thompson began eating a small protein-rich morning meal, sometimes Greek yogurt, sometimes tofu, sometimes eggs, her posture and balance improved far more than she expected. Not because she ate more, but because she ate earlier. 3. Quiet inflammation accelerates bone breakdown. Most people associate inflammation with joints, not bones. But chronic low-grade inflammation, the type that naturally rises with age, can accelerate how quickly bone tissue breaks down. Certain foods, especially polyphenol-rich fruits like prunes, help calm this inflammation. When the noise settles down, your bone-building cells can focus again. I often describe it this way. It's like telling a construction crew to stop arguing and get back to work. Once the tension settles, the repairs move forward again. 4. Gut health plays a major role in bone strength. This surprises almost everyone. Emerging studies show that healthy gut bacteria strongly influence how well your body absorbs calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, and even protein. If your gut isn't functioning well, your bones get fewer supplies. Your gut is like a shipping department. If shipments slow down, the building site, your bones, won't receive what they need to repair themselves. When Mrs. Thompson added probiotics from kefir and Greek yogurt, her digestion improved. And so did her energy and balance. The gut-bone connection is real, and it's far more powerful than most people realize. Now let's look at the foods that support bone strength most reliably. These aren't magic foods. They're simply foods that provide the minerals, proteins, and signals your bones depend on, especially after age 60. Think of them as steady, daily reinforcements for your skeleton. I'll start from number 10 and work my way down to the most powerful option. 10. Broccoli, vitamin C plus sulforaphane. Broccoli supports the collagen matrix inside your bones, the scaffolding that gives bones flexibility and cushioning. Vitamin C helps preserve this structure, and sulforaphane supports cellular repair. Start small if cruciferous vegetables cause gas or bloating. Even half a cup a few times per week provides benefits. 9. Collard greens, calcium plus vitamin K. Vitamin K is like a traffic controller for calcium. It directs calcium into your bones instead of leaving it in circulation. A few servings per week, sautéed gently with olive oil, can make a meaningful difference. If you're on blood thinners, speak with your doctor about appropriate amounts. 8. Tofu, calcium set. Absorbable plant. Calcium. Calcium set. Tofu provides a highly absorbable form of plant calcium that many older adults tolerate well. Half a cup added to stir-fries, soups, or salads gives steady support without heaviness. Just look for the words calcium set on the package. 7. Chia seeds, magnesium plus omega. 3. 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia help activate bone remodeling pathways, the natural cycle of breakdown and rebuilding. They also support gut health, which indirectly supports bone strength. Drink extra water to avoid digestive discomfort. 6. Almonds, natural calcium plus magnesium. Almonds provide minerals that help keep bones firm yet flexible. A small handful in the afternoon is enough. If you're tracking calories or have kidney concerns, moderation is best. Many adults notice better balance and joint comfort when they pair almonds with yogurt or fruit. 5. Kale, vitamin K, 1+ antioxidants. Kale activates the proteins responsible for mineralization, the process of locking minerals into bone tissue. Light sautéing with olive oil improves absorption and makes digestion easier. Again, if you're taking blood thinners, balance your intake under physician guidance. 4. Prunes, polyphenols for bone. Turnover. This is one of my favorite quiet powerhouses. 3 to 5 prunes a day help support normal bone turnover, slowing the breakdown of old tissue and supporting the rebuilding of new tissue. If you're new to prunes, increase slowly to avoid digestive discomfort. Many seniors report better balance and posture within weeks of consistent use. 3. Kefir, probiotics for absorption. Probiotics in kefir help your gut absorb calcium more efficiently. Better absorption equals better bone nutrition. Half a cup of unsweetened kefir with breakfast or an evening meal works well for many adults. Gut health is one of the most overlooked bone-building pathways. 2. Greek yogurt, calcium plus protein plus probiotics. Greek yogurt combines 3 nutrients aging bones rely on: calcium, protein, probiotics. This trio supports both bone structure and muscle strength, essential for preventing falls. Choose versions that are low in sugar or lactose-friendly if needed. 1. Sardines, calcium plus vitamin D plus omega-3, the trio. Few foods support bone strength as effectively as sardines. They contain highly absorbable calcium, vitamin D, to help route calcium into bone tissue, and omega-3 fats to calm inflammation. 2 to 3 modest servings per week can offer meaningful support, especially for older adults. Choose low-sodium varieties if you're managing blood pressure. Sardines aren't flashy, but they work quietly and reliably. A simple 14-day experiment. Not a promise, just a gentle trial. Here's something I invite some of my patients to try. Pick 2 foods from the list. Have one in the morning, one in the evening. Drink adequate water. Notice how your balance, energy, or morning stiffness feel, not your bone density. After 2 weeks, decide what feels right for you. No pressure, no expectations, just gentle awareness. Easy weekly ideas. Here are a few simple routines many older adults enjoy. Sardines on whole grain toast. Kale sautéed with olive oil and garlic. Kefir blended with chia. Greek yogurt with almonds and berries. Tofu added to vegetable soups. A few prunes as an afternoon treat. Small, consistent habits often do far more than dramatic changes. Your doctor's guidance is not a limitation, it's protection, it's peace of mind, and it ensures every choice you make supports your long-term health. Your body can still rebuild itself at any age. I've seen it many times. Older adults who feel steadier at 72 than they did at 62. Adults who regain confidence on the stairs. Adults who start moving through life with less fear and more freedom. Your bones are not finished. They're still listening. They're still responsive. And with the right support, they can surprise you. If something in today's video resonated with you, I'd love to hear it. Let me know in the comments what your biggest takeaway was. I read every single one. And thank you truly for spending this time with me today. Take gentle care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.